friend. Today our group is going to play and act on a beautiful story of Manjula Palkar, who was a girl with deformed fingers and feet. In spite of her deformity, Manjula was passionate about arts. Let's introduce the character of play.
Hello, I am Anshika, playing the role of Manjula Parilkar, the girl who loves painting the most.
Hello, I am Chandraprabha Kumar, playing the role of Amol, younger brother of Manjula Parilkar.
Alpia playing the role of Mr. Parilkar, the father of Manjula and Amol.
I am Samardita Mitra, playing the role of Mrs. Parilkar, the mother of Manjula and Amol, and also I am playing the role of narrator. Parilkar knew she would never paint like Hussain, but she would learn painting well. Handling brush was no problem. They do not feel different from a pencil. Her problem was the cost of material she would needed.
Mommy, do you think I could have some extra money tomorrow?
Why do you need extra money? Father from the door with an impish grin, thumping the door with the palm of the hand, he chanted.
For ice cream, we want ice cream, we want ice cream.
Why do you need extra money, Manjula?
For colors and paints. I want to learn painting.
Painting? But you... Of course, it's a nice hobby.
It will be more than a hobby.
Parilkar looked at her daughter searchingly. She gazed long into those serious, melancholic eyes. Closing the tap, she walked over the kitchen cupboard and pulled out an alternate metal tea box from the topmost shelf. A piggy bank! But don't let out the hiding place. Go ahead, dear, buy whatever you want. Have fun and show me your first painting. Manjula Parilkar showed her first painting to her mother the very next day. Manjula cried, her mother dropping her needlework in surprise. Why? This is beautiful, Manjula. I don't know you were this good.
Do you really think so?
Of course, dear. This looks perfect.
Oma, this is just the beginning. I will pick up fast.
I'm sure you will. You must show it to Papa. He will impressed. Parilkar pushed his glass up and glanced at Manjula's work.
Well done, very good. A nice picture. See what all you can do. Keep it up. Is the tea ready?
Why don't you frame it? Why don't you sell it? 2,000 rupees. Who bids more? 2001, 2002.
Come on, put that painting at once. Tell me, have you finished your homework? The word homework was enough to sober Amol. He crept to his room. Manjula returned to her brush paints and delved into another world, a brighter world of glowing color, beautiful forms and perfect shapes, the world where she wanted to belong so desperately. Somebody had asked Manjula Parilkar what she wanted for her 13th birthday, but she got all her secretly wished for.
Mommy, a set of artist watercolor. Thank you so much.
And this is from your father.
Painting step by step. Papa, I could have never dreamed of this.
You would not have dreamed about this present either.
Brother, with a mischievous smile, holding out a big parcel threadily webbed and knotted. Manjula eyed it suspiciously. Sometimes she was not too sure whether her brother was mischievous or simply mean. He would not be mean on her birthday. She began undoing the tight knots and two of the wrapper, only to find another knot staring at her. She hated unknotting parcels. Why did her brother do this to her?
Bring her the scissors.
Why? Isn't it fun?
Amol offended.
It isn't fun. It's a sheer torture.
Well, she struggled on with the knots, all 11 of them. When finally she managed to unravel the last one, she found a little box with a slip of paper inside. She knew what would be written on it. Sorry, better luck next time. It was just like Amol. Thought he was only a year younger. Sometimes he felt 100 years older than him.
Read it.
Look for the next clue under your pillow. Oh no.
And lifted the pillow for her, and there, tied with a pink ribbon, lay 3 watercolor brushes.
Sable hair artist quality.
Mommy, I could do better painting in real watercolor papers. What do you think?
Yes, you are right, but oh, what a wonderful painting! You have improved a lot, Manjula. I will talk to your papa today. After dinner, when the children were in bed, Mrs. Palker spoke to her husband about Manjula's painting. Manjula did not understand why her father's voice was raised. He never raised it in front of her mother. With her heart thumping wildly, she tiptoed towards the drawing room and peeped in.
Smita, please, watercolor paper is expensive and she will not need one only. She will need dozen of them. Where will the money come from? It doesn't grow on trees.
I know.
The price of petrol has gone up. The price of vegetables has shot up. Amol needs a new pair of shoes. This certain need a change. And you haven't had a new sari since last Diwali. Do you think I don't notice all this?
I don't need a sari. I have enough sari to last me a lifetime. Let's buy her few sheets to begin with.
Smita, it's not a matter of few seeds. After watercolor, it will be oils, then canvases, and what not. Why does she want to paint of all things? Why doesn't she learn something more useful like cooking or stitching? With those hands of hers, she will never become an artist.
Don't say this ever again, never. I said it. She has talent. We should show this painting to an art authority next day.
Mother, do you need some help in cooking?
Why? Why, Manjula? Why? Manjula Palkar learned to cook, to fry, and to bake. She hated it, and she ate all she cooked, fried, and baked. She hated that the most.
Hey, this curry is really good. Mama, I would like some more.
Manjula made it.
Manju, cooking. When did you take to cooking? I thought you were into painting.
I stopped painting.
But why? You were so good at it. You must be crazy.
No such language in this house.
Sorry, Papa, but why must she do a dumb thing like this? I thought she would enter in on-the-spot painting competition in November at my school.
Parents hugged over the dining table. Nobody spoke. Manjula waited, hoping for a word from her father. Her shoulders sagged when Mr. Palkar casually changed the topic.
I have to go to Mumbai next week. There's an important meeting at the Taj. I will need my suit. Could you take it out and get it ironed?
Bombay, thought Manjula Palkar. She would like to go Bombay too. People were different there. They might not whisper about her hand when they see her for the first time, or give her that dead, oh God, poor child kind of look. And there was an art college in Bombay. Manjula Palkar and thought with art. She had given it up for good, however much it would hurt, however much. Manjula, will you give me a hand? Manjula, I would like to talk to you. Manjula helped her mother take down the steel trunk. Mrs. Palkar opened it but then shut it again. She turned to Manjula descriptively.
Mother, please don't.
Given Manjula, there is so much in you that other girls do not have. Let it come up. Even you have to fight, Fight, Manjula, fight. Look at me. You have to learn to master obstacles. The will and the strength over them can only come from within yourself.
Stop preaching, mother. Just stop preaching me.
Rushed to her room, flung herself on the bed, and buried her face in the pillow. But she could not cry. The tears just would not come. When at last she shut up, her eyes fell on a newspaper cutting on the table. Strange, she thought. She picked it up and read. Old heading screamed at her in New Hampshire. She read on.
Rich Belangir, who had lost his feet in a train accident, decided to play football with artificial feet. Wow! His coach thought it was ridiculous. His parents didn't like it, but Belangir stuck to it and made it to the Nashim team as the defensive end. Wow, such a great person.
This sentence was underlined in red. Parikar dropped the clipping. She thought. Perhaps her mother was right. She had to fight on like Rich Balangir. Manjula walked over to her cupboard, hunted through the pile of clothes, and pulled out her colors and brushes. She ran her thumb over the soft bristles and the logging to the paint. She see and smell colors drop tears into her eyes. On the day of the on the spot painting competition, shortly after breakfast, her brother said,
I'm off my return and I are helping at the entrance gate. Weren't coming. I'm sure you might have won a prize. Your category, Manju, huh? Does that mean you're participating? I know you would do it. I was sure you wouldn't give in.
I might win one still. It will depend on the subject in my category.
Angela replied as casually as she would.
If Rich Belangir could do it, why not Manjula Parelkar?
Brother looked at her, a broad smile spread over his face. Rich Balangir? Who is Rich Balangir?
Soccer with artificial feet. Isn't that something?